Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Susie Evans and Clayton Echard open up about false paternity suit. Bachelor Clayton Echard thought the darkest time in his life was the end of his relationship with Susie Evans. But last year, he was falsely named in a paternity suit. He spoke with Susie Evans about how it almost ruined his life. Clayton Echard victorious in court after paternity suit. News broke in September 2023 that Clayton Echard was at the center of a paternity lawsuit alleging he was the father of twins. The Bachelor star immediately denied the allegations and said that the lawsuit was a result of the woman's unanswered threats to go public if he didn't pursue a relationship with her. Clayton and the woman battled it out in court for nearly a year. The paternity suit was dismissed in June of this year. The judge ruled that the woman fabricated the entire story and was never pregnant to begin with. Talks with Susie Evans about harrowing time. Clayton Echard and Susie Evans had broken up a year or more before the paternity allegations. She was one of the few Bachelor Nation stars to immediately throw her support to Clayton. The two remained good friends despite their romantic relationship ending. He was a guest on Susie's new podcast this week. They discussed the cheating scandal that almost ruined their relationship. The former couple also spoke about the false paternity lawsuit. Susie said she was so angry on Clayton's behalf and believed him immediately when he said the woman's claims weren't true. Clayton Echard revealed how the legal battle affected his mental health. I had debilitating anxiety. I laid in bed for days where I just stared at the ceiling. Thankfully, I had a really good conversation with my dad one day. He was like, "You laying here in bed is not gonna do anything, and you can't control this. So choose to react how you can, which is to just go on with your life." And so I started to do that. I started to get up out of bed. I started going back to my job, and I was like, I'll just deal with it. His takeaway. Susie Evans said it was wild that this woman was allegedly professional scam artist who reportedly scammed other men with similar claims. Clayton Echard said the situation did teach him a lot about himself. I'll never ever again let somebody tell me what my worth is. I know what my worth is. Susie Evans and Clayton Echard were not expecting to find themselves at the center of a media storm, especially not one as bewildering and distressing as the false paternity suit that had suddenly erupted. The former Bachelor couple, known for their love story that played out in front of millions on national television, had weathered the usual public scrutiny that comes with reality TV fame. But this was different. This was personal. When the rumors first started circulating, neither of them knew quite what to make of it. Clayton was blindsided, hearing through whispers and headlines that a woman had come forward, claiming he was the father of her child. He hadn't even heard from her directly, nor had there been any formal legal notice at the beginning. It was just rumor, at first. For Susie, it was like watching her world tilt on its axis. Though she trusted Clayton implicitly, there was something uniquely unsettling about hearing his name tied to accusations of this magnitude. She knew that false allegations were unfortunately part of the world they inhabited, but a paternity suit was a whole new level of intrusive. We were shocked, absolutely shocked. Susie later recalled, sitting beside Clayton during an interview on a popular morning show. It felt surreal, like something you see happen to other people on TV, not something you ever imagined could happen to you. Clayton, visibly frustrated but determined to remain composed, explained how he first found out. I woke up to texts from friends and family asking if I was okay, and I had no idea what they were talking about. When I finally found the posts online, I was stunned. His face hardened as he spoke, the gravity of the situation clear in his eyes. To be accused of something so serious, something that affects not just me, but this innocent child. I knew I had to act fast to set the record straight. The accusations, as they unfolded, alleged that Clayton had fathered a child with a woman he claimed not to know. She had posted cryptic messages on social media, tagging Clayton and hinting at a relationship that had supposedly taken place years before. But none of it made sense. There were no dates, no timelines that matched Clayton's whereabouts, and no records to substantiate her claims. Still, the story gained traction, with tabloids hungrily picking it up and amplifying the drama. For Susie, the hardest part wasn't just the public speculation. It was watching Clayton endure the attacks on his character. People were so quick to believe the worst, she said, her voice tinged with both hurt and disbelief. Even without any evidence, they ran with it because it made for a juicy story. As the couple navigated the chaos, they leaned on each other, their bond strengthening in the face of adversity. It's not just about trusting each other in a relationship, Susie reflected, her hand resting on Clayton's arm. It's about being able to trust each other in the worst situations, when people are trying to tear you apart. Clayton, too, found solace in Susie's unwavering support. I can't imagine going through this without her. She's been my rock, the one who reminded me to stay calm, to focus on the facts, and not let the noise get to me. As the weeks passed, the situation escalated. The woman filed an official paternity suit, and though Clayton immediately cooperated with legal authorities, submitting to a DNA test to clear his name, the public's fascination with the drama didn't wane. Social media became a battleground, with fans and critics alike weighing in on the legitimacy of the claims. Some sided with Clayton, while others were quick to judge based on nothing more than speculation and sensationalism. Susie and Clayton, however, remained united. "We knew the truth would come out eventually," Clayton said with conviction. "It was just a matter of being patient and letting the process play out. But that doesn't mean it wasn't hard. I think the hardest part was seeing how fast people can turn on you without even hearing your side." When the DNA results finally arrived, they were exactly what Clayton and Susie had known they would be: conclusive proof that Clayton was not the father. The suit was dismissed, and the woman's claims were discredited. But even then, the couple knew the damage had been done. Their reputations, once unmarred by scandal, had been put through the ringer, and the sting of betrayal, not just by the woman who had accused him, but by those who had so quickly assumed the worst, lingered. People don't realize how damaging false accusations can be, Clayton said, his tone firm yet reflective. "This wasn't just about me. It was about my family, Susie, and even that child, who's been dragged into something that never should have happened." As the dust settled, Susie and Clayton emerged stronger, their love tempered by the storm they had weathered together. In a weird way, Susie mused, "This experience made us closer. We had to face something that could have easily broken us, but instead, we found a way to rise above it." Now, as they look toward the future, the couple is more determined than ever to move forward on their own terms. "We've been through the worst of it, and we're still here," Clayton said, smiling at Susie. "And that's all that matters." Their story, though marked by a painful chapter, serves as a reminder of resilience, trust, and the power of truth. In a world that so often thrives on scandal and drama, Susie Evans and Clayton Echard have shown that love, when built on a strong foundation, can withstand even the most unfounded attack.